Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Totally Relaxed Classroom 101. Okay, now this is my first attempt at this to really do what I said I was going to do. And I'm also hoping that the microphone situation a little bit better because in the last video, I wasn't using a microphone except the one that was on my laptop. And personally, I thought it sounded kind of crappy. So I'm using my external mic with the dead cat over it. So hopefully this will be a lot better. All right, without further ado, let's get on with it. Okay, if y'all in y'all's computers, if you just got to the point one day where you just thought, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it acting up. I'm tired of it being slow. I'm just, it don't work like it did when it was new. And, you're just ready to pick it up and chunk it out the window. And you're hoping and praying you're on the fifth floor when you do it. Well, we've all been there. I know I have. And matter of fact, recently I just completely did what I'm fixing to tell y'all about. What I did was I completely wiped out my hard drive. In other words, I wiped it bone clean. There ain't nothing on it. I mean, it was just as empty as it could be. And I use this program right here, Derek's Boot and Nuke. I still love that name, Derek's Boot and Nuke. You boot it and then you nuke it. That's kind of like a cooking show, huh? Anyway, let's open it up, see what all's in there. There we go. Thought we were going to open there for a minute. See that DBAN? How slick is that? Derek's Boot and Nuke. That's what it stands for, in case you wonder. Okay. Now this is good for cleaning the hard drive. Well, completely wiping out the hard drive for Linux and Windows. And I happen to have a Windows operating system on my unit. So I give you a little warning here. Let's pop that open and see what always says. This software is provided without any warranty, without even the implied warranty of merchantability or fitness or blah, 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 blah. In other words, they're just saying whatever you use it for on your computer, they ain't going to be responsible for it. So that's just normal disclaimer. Okay. So you can do a quick clean, or clean a quick wipe rather, or you can go and do what I did, and I use this one right here, which is the total and the most effective. And I mean, it wipes out your hard drive, and there ain't no way that any hacker or anybody can ever bring back any file that was on there before. I've been using this thing for, I don't know, close to 10 years, I guess. This one disk, and I tell you what, I love it. I mean, you can, on Windows 10, you can go to the reset mode and all that, and it claims it'll do the same thing, but it don't. If you really want to clean your computer up and your hard drive, you need to use this Derek's Boot and Nuke. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, that little bad boy there, it takes about 8 to 10 hours. So if you don't need your computer for 8 or 10 hours, and you can fall back on your iPad or your phone, then plug that bad boy in and just let it do its thing. Just forget about it, and it will clean it, and it will let you know when it's done and all that. So anyway, that's that. And then over here, well, there we have the 10 operating system that once you're done wiping out your hard drive, you can reinstall it. And this is Windows 10 64-bit. And let me exonerate on that bit portion I'm talking about. You know, a lot of you probably already know it, but Windows operating system come in 32-bit and 64-bit. Now, 32-bit only allows you to use 4 gigs of RAM memory, whereas the 64 you can use anywhere from 4 up to, I think is 128 gigs of RAM, if that's what you want to do. I last year I took this laptop in and put in a hard drive called an SSID, which it came with originally with the normal hard drive, which is mechanical, whereas this one is strictly it's not mechanical, and it's super fast. And while they had it in there, opened up, putting that in, I had them put in an extra 4 gigs of RAM for the memory. So I have eight gigs of RAM. And but anyway, this is the complete setup. It'll boot it for you. It has all the information on it, all the files and everything, and you just plug that baby in and get that set up and sit back and for about the first, well, I'm sure y'all have done this before. Y'all probably installed Windows before, so you know what goes on. But at any rate, I wanted to bring that to y'all's attention, and I'm going to leave this in the down there and below in the all that area down below the video. I can't remember what you call it. Y'all pardon my senior moment, but anyway, I'll think of that word after I get off the video. But anyway, it'll be down below, so you can copy it, or you can either you go online and Google Derek's Boot Nuke, and you can also Google Windows 10 Home 64-bit. I would recommend doing a 64 because you can do so much more with it. It's more effective than a 32-bit, and I'll just leave it at that. Anyway, I hope this was somewhat educational for you, and I hope it helped you a little bit. And I appreciate you watching. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.